Hi everyone, I'm design team member Kathleen, designing for 12 by 12 cardstock shop, and today we are going to make a large paper poinsettia. Welcome to my tutorial. We're going to be creating a three-dimensional poinsettia. It will be about 12 inches wide, generally, depending on how close we put our petals. Here on the screen, what you can see are all the supplies that you're going to need to create this poinsettia. First thing you're going to need are some colors. I'm using some basil red cardstock, 12 by 12 cardstock. And then I also have the red buffalo plaid cardstock as well, just to add some texture to our poinsettia. To create the center of our flower, I have some ornaments, and I also have this burlap ribbon that I could possibly use. Our base, I use cardboard, a 4-inch cardboard circle to create my flowers. It just makes it more sturdy. You also need your hot glue gun with a lot of hot glue sticks. And then I use these to help roll my petals to give them some more volume. You can use probably like a Crayola marker instead of using these wooden dowels, or maybe like a skinny marker you can use to help roll your petals. So again, you don't necessarily need these, but this is a 3/4 inch wooden dowel, and this one is a 1/4 inch wooden dowel, just so you can see the difference of what I'm using. So right now I have my hot glue gun heating up. These I cut out with my Cricut. Of course, you don't need a Cricut to do this. I do have tracers that I sell on my Etsy page that you can pretty much cut out onto cardstock and then trace them onto the paper that you want to use to create your flower. But Cricut just makes my life so much easier. Okay, so with that being said, the first thing you want to do is you want to have 5 of each size. So I have 3 sizes, large, medium, and small. And like I said, 5 petals of each. The first thing that we're going to do with each petal is we are going to fold it in half as best as we can. When I fold up to the point here, it might not be perfect, but that's okay. Because with each petal, when you're creating a flower, they're very organic. They're not perfect. So I'm taking one at a time just because this paper is about, I think, 85 pounds. So it's pretty thick. It's a thick paper. So folding them one at a time is your best bet. There we go. So as you can see, when I open this up, it's not exactly going right to the point, but it's pretty close. Right, so now that all my petals are folded in half, I'm now actually going to roll them to create more volume. So I'm going to take 2 with the basil red just because it is not as thick as the buffalo plaid. When we do the buffalo plaid, we are going to do 1 petal at a time. So for the larger flowers, I'm using my wider wooden dowel, the 3/4 one. Again, if you have a wider marker at home, I recommend using this. So having the backside facing us, I'm going to put the wooden dowel on top of my petal, and I'm going to curl it towards the fold. Right, so it gives a nice curl to that one side of the petal. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Put the wooden dowel on the outside of our petal of the fold and roll towards that crease. So now you're giving your petal some more dimension. So we're going to do that again. Again, my folds might not line up exactly because I did them separately, but leave it folded in half. Roll the 2 to the outside. I kind of squeeze it a little bit. And do the same thing to the other side. There you go. And sometimes I'll just kind of push it together with my own hands. roll it back, and roll it back. All right, so now all our petals are folded. They have this nice curve to them to help create dimension on our flower. So first thing I'm going to start with are my larger petals. And what we're going to do is we're just going to glue them around the edge of our circle here. And we don't need to add any more dimension because it's going to build and get higher anyway. Poinsettias are really open flowers, so we don't want to have a lot of height to these flowers. So all I'm going to do in order to glue this down, I'm going to put glue on to both sides here. And then I'm going to push it down towards the top of my circle. We're pretty much going to be creating this in the shape of a star. So we'll have one here, two on the side, and two on the bottom. I'm going to create some room, so it is going to get bigger. So if you want to help you with your spacing, you can do the bottom two and then the top two, or you can just work your way around, whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm actually just I'm gonna go for it. All right, first layer done. Now for our next layer, we're gonna have it go right on top where these two meet, right? And it's gonna split these two, just like so. I'm gonna hold this one down for a little bit just because it is a thicker paper and it's kind of resisting. So I'm gonna hold this down until the glue cools down a bit. And then I'll do the same to all petals. Okay, put them in between where they meet. And it's okay if you have like a little space between the two petals. So we haven't moved in really any closer. I'm trying to keep them back with these larger petals. All right, then for our last set of petals, these ones are going to go a little bit closer to the inside. All right, but again, it's going to go in between our last two petals. So every time we put a flat petal in, it's going to separate the two. Like I said, but I'm going to have it come in just a smidge more. So I want these petals to be closer together. Doesn't need a lot of height, but it has a little bit. All right, and now we can start working on our center. I have these tweezers here. You can pull these little metal pieces off of your ornaments. Just makes it easier to have more of a flatter surface to glue them down. I still want this red for the center. We're going to do the red for the center. So now you have this little part where you can put the glue on. Actually, put a lot just to make sure it stays. And of course, these little pieces, they can get thrown out. And then there you have it. Nice Christmas poinsettia. Right, and again, these can be done in different colors. There's a basil cream, like buffalo cream. So it will be the plaid with like white and beige. It'll be really nice, almost like a snowflake. And of course, you can change up the center, and there's so much you can do. You can find different types of bows that you can put into the center. You can make your own paper one, but I thought this was fun to try to use some Christmas ornaments to help complete it. I can't wait to see what you create, and have fun.